Vaudeville versus the Legitimate by Will M. Cressy. Recorded for LibriVox Coffee Break Collection, Volume 1. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Bologna Times. Vaudeville versus the Legitimate by Will M. Cressy. A few years ago a handsome, immaculate young man came over to me as I was sitting in the office of the Adams House in Boston, and said, "Mr. Cressy, my name is so-and-so. I am an actor, a good actor, too, and I have always been very proud of my profession. My mother is one of the most popular actresses in America today, but last summer I had an experience that set me to thinking a little. As you were mixed up in it, I am going to tell it to you. Last season I was out with a company that made one of those artistic successes, but which did not seem to interest the public very much. As a result, when the merry springtime came around, I had a trunk full of good clothes, good press notices, and IOUs from the manager, but not a dollar in money. But I was fortunate enough to receive an invitation from a luckier actor friend to spend a month at his summer home on the shores of Lake Sunapee, New Hampshire. Did I went? I did went. Quick. He had a beautiful home, and I was certainly some class. I had linens, flannels, yachting clothes, tennis clothes, evening clothes. In fact, I had everything but money. One night we were sitting down on his little wharf, enjoying his cigars, and a very pretty little launch passed by. "Whose launch is that?" I asked. "Oh, it belongs to some vaudeville player by the name of Matthews, I believe. They live over on the other side of the lake. I don't know them." Pretty soon another little launch came into the bay, cruised around the shore, and went. "Whose boat is that?" I inquired. "That belongs to a vaudeville fellow by the name of Merritt. I don't know him." A little while after a big cabin launch came into the bay and cruised slowly around. Out on the deck was a party of young folks. Two of the girls were playing mandolins, and they were all singing. "By Jove!" I exclaimed, "that's a beauty. Whose is it?" "Oh, that is Will Cressy's boat," replied my friend impatiently. "He is another of those vaudeville people. There are a number of them over across the lake there, but we don't know them at all." I sat for a while, thinking. Here I was, a recognized Broadway player of legitimate roles, a man who could play any juvenile Shakespearean role without a rehearsal, a member of the Lambs and the Players Clubs. And here I was, sitting out on the end of a wharf because I didn't have money enough to hire even a bum rowboat. And the three first launches that had passed by were all owned by vaudeville players, whom my legitimate friend did not know at all. I thought it all out, and then I turned to my friend and said, "All right, Tom, but you want to make all you can out of this visit of mine, for the next time I come up here you won't be speaking to me." "Why won't I?" he asked in surprise. "Because the next time I come up here I am going to be one of those vaudeville players. I am going to have some money in my pocket, and I am going to have a boat, and I am going to sail by here every evening and make faces at you. Legits." End of Vaudeville versus the Legitimate.